Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Right, today we're heading to Berkshire in the UK and the Siren Craft Brew. And this is their cold brew, which is part of their Barista, Project Barista for 2018. And this is their Schwarzbier. It's a cold steeped coffee version of that, with the coffee coming out of Brazil. What do they call it? Fazenda. I'm probably butchering up Portuguese, of course. So yeah. So the actual coffee has come from Climpson Sons. I'm not sure where they are. I guess quite close to where the brewery is. But yeah, recently, well, last year they won quite a big award for one of their beers. They got Beer of the Year in the Great British Beer Festival in August, and it was for their Broken Dream, which is a fantastic beer. So I can't say I've had too many Schwarzbiers. I've had a few when I was in Portugal, and they were okay. So it's going to be interesting to see a brewery like Siren Craft Brew, what they come up with. I've had this a fair while, as it's brewed with coffee. I didn't really want to leave it too long. It says best before the 22nd of August of 2019, so it's the 21st of March at the moment. So, beer in a glass. It poured, what, just a half a finger of kind of like, yeah, slightly kind of mocha coloured head. It's looking quite, what's the ABV? I haven't given that, 5% ABV. And, I mean, it's looking like cola in the glass. Not in a bad way, it's just the general look and feel of the beer, you know, that sort of thing. But yeah, it's jet black actually, considering the ABV. Absolutely jet black, which is obviously a Schwarzbier, I think it's a German style for black lager. So, see what we've got on the aroma. Wow, okay, big coffee aromas here. Yeah, more so than I was expecting, considering I probably had this beer, I can't remember how long now, but a good probably 6 months. It's reminding me of a slight kind of, it's got an espresso kind of aroma to it. Maybe some slightly dark fruit somewhere. Slight sweetness with that. There's almost a slight, I mean, that roastiness is there, but almost to the point where we've got a slight roast, not roastiness, smokiness to it. Put that off. Computers always want to do updates when you're using them. It's great, isn't it? It's got almost like a slight creaminess to it as well, which is what I wasn't expecting, but yeah. Also from that, you're getting a little bit of chocolate, milk chocolate, I'd say. There's nothing kind of that real kind of baker's chocolate, for me anyway, at this stage of the age, and this stage of the age. Let's just go for a taste. Cheers. Yeah, definitely there is a smokiness to it. Just about picking it up on the aroma, and it's coming through. But yeah, lovely kind of roasty, toasty malts. Coffee. Yeah, milk chocolate. Fruit wise, I'm not picking it up quite so much on the taste that I actually was on the aroma. I mean, not pick up any kind of hint of alcohol in this. It is 5%. See, it's looking very dark in the glass, but coming through there, it was like a brown. Slight hiss. One of the better Schwarzbiers I've had, for sure. I think the ABV's pitched about right. Pitched about right on its perch. It's a tasty beer. It's not like big coffee this, big chocolate that. It's all very kind of subtle, but it kind of works well. The more I'm drinking it, the more it's kind of slightly drying out the palate. Not in a bad way. It's just kind of making you have another sip. It's a lovely beer. That it's all, as I've said in other beer reviews, everything's pitched just about right. Nice kind of roasty edge on it, giving it a little bit of kind of bitterness. Or maybe it's the coffee giving it that kind of bitterness, I'd imagine. A little bit of kind of hints of cherry, but not overkill on that. I know some of you don't like cherry, so there you go. I actually don't mind cherry in a beer. There's a little bit of kind of, maybe a slightly dried, maybe slight raisiny edge. Very small. It's not that kind of big bold sweetness that you get from that. It's just hints and lurking in the background. Predominantly it's more coffee, chocolate are kind of there with that roasty kind of malt just underneath it with a slight smoky edge to it. Really nice. Quite enjoying it. It's a nice change up as well. In terms of a rating then, I mean, it's very difficult to, I'll give it my own rating, but within the style, it's very difficult for me to actually give that, so I'm not going to. I'll give this a 7 out of 10. I think it's a 3.5 on the Untapped scale. Yeah, nice beer again from Siren Craft Brew, another brewery that really don't produce bad beers to me. I used to do a lot of their beers early in my kind of reviewing kind of days. So, and yeah, I should definitely hit these guys up a bit more than I should. Trouble is, there's so many beers and breweries out there now. It's just like, it was a bit easier when I first started, but now it's just like, it's gone crazy. So you can't keep up with everything, of course. So, but yeah, one of my breweries that they're in my kind of the top 6 or so in the UK. They're up there for sure. So over to the scores then. It's had just over 3,500 total check-ins. This beer's been around since the 17th of May of 2018, so there you go on that one. 30 in the last 30 days, check-ins wise. Just over 3,000 actual ratings, coming in at 3.63. So there you go, it's a little bit higher than what I'm giving it, but yeah, I think a 7 out of 10 is good. It's a lovely beer. I didn't get to try all of this Barista series. I think they've done 4 last year. I think they've done another series of beers in 2017 that I think I tried 2 or 3 of them, I'm not sure. But this is, I think this is the only one I've got hold of. I may have done another one, I'm not sure, not reviewed it, but tried it. And yeah, so that's really nice to try. That's cold brew from Siren Craft Brew. Really nice. They're coffee steeped, get it right, cold steeped coffee Schwarzbier, 5% ABV. Let me know if you've had it down before. Let me know if you've had it down below, and I'll get off here quick, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.